to the Savage Penitentiary. We're here. Like that. What's good, guys? Your boy, the Savage, back again for another live. Like that. Savage Talk Live, we're in the cut. The vibes. Let me just fix the camera, get the angle straight. Them way there. Lighting and that. Yeah, man, you see me, man. I'm back at it, back at it like a crack addict. I hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's doing great. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Not expecting a big one today. Obviously, we're late. We're really late. Don't want to get into the reasons again. Everyone who joined the last live knows the reasons why I haven't been uploading. I haven't. Wasn't going to do this stream today. I wasn't going to do this live stream. Let's be honest about it. But you guys are here, and I know you guys wanted to get your views out and talk. So I'm here for you guys. Like that. So shout out to everyone in the chat. Bradley Masamba, shout out to you, brother. Hope you're well. Like that. You was first on the, what I mean? G-Dub, shout out to you, brother. Altol, shout out to you. Martal, you already know the vibes, bro. Like that. Shout out to Elite Squad in the chat. Shout out to Donald. What is going on? Shout out to everyone, man. Good to be here, bro. I ain't fully revitalized. I ain't fully fresh, like that. I ain't, I ain't my usual self, but we are here. We do have stuff to talk about. It's not going to be as long as it usually is, but I'm also not going to put a time limit on it. I just know that, we need to talk, and hopefully everyone can understand if I end up leaving a little bit earlier and stuff, because granted, I've got stuff to sort out. So, but yeah, man, it's good to be Elite Squad. You're my guy, man. Like that. Shout out to you, brother. Anytime, man. Anytime. I tried to, I was trying to take the break off here and that, but had to be done, man. Had to be here. So you already know the vibes. Shout out to Nima. Shout out to you, brother. You know it. Shout out to Tariq in the chat. Hope all is well. Tough Wednesday for WWE fans. Like that. Shout out to you, Martel. Nemus, yeah, man. This is what I'm saying. Everyone wants to vent, man. So that's what we're here for. But we're not going to do no savage news today and stuff like that. We're just going to get straight into what's at hand and what's going on. Nah, there's no way that Aleister Black was going to get a better theme than he already had. That theme song, what he had, was one of the greatest ever. So, Jeremy James says retired them, shouldn't have made them in the first place. Well, the vibes, man. Black Wednesday, yeah. Murphy deserves better. All right, let's talk about it, man. You see at the bottom of the screen, I'm pretty sure no one's been living under the rock, and you know how it works. Things get out quick these days. So you see the Braun Strowman, Aleister Black, Lana, Murphy, Ruby Riott, and Santana Garrett have all been released from the WWE. And yeah, kind of crazy. And now the weirdest thing I'll say about this is when I posted yesterday, obviously other people had already made videos and stuff, and WWE had put their post up. I'm not sure what time before. The weirdest thing is, obviously, I wasn't up to doing a stream or a video yesterday, but I saw, I can't say the sources and stuff, but there was leaked stuff before about Braun. And even if I could have done a video yesterday, I wouldn't have done a video until WWE officially said. The saddest thing is the reason why I got the news, and the reason why the person who had given me the news had not broke the news themselves is because they actually said to me that Braun Strowman did not know yet, which means that I knew that Braun Strowman was going to be released before Braun Strowman and Aleister Black, which is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. No one should be treated that way. Now, my views on this is, do I think people have been treated badly by being released? Well, that's not down to me, because people lose their jobs. People are released from companies and football clubs and all types of things. So I'm not going to say that that's the evil part of it or anything like that. But from a pro wrestling point of view, and as a wrestling fan, and not like a smart ass wrestling fan who thinks I know everything, just from the standpoint of watching the product week in, week out, being loyal to the product, none of it made much sense, which is crazy. And I think everyone would agree that more than anyone, the Aleister Black one on this particular day happened made no sense, considering where he was in the current card now. At least with, not at least, but with Braun Strowman, he was in that thing with Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley, and they had slightly moved on. If you had noticed, they moved on to Kofi and kind of pushed Braun to the side now. I don't know if that's because they already knew he was going to be released, which I'm guessing they did, because they don't do these things on a whim. So I'm sure that's the reason why they'd left him out of what had been going on. Yeah, this is the thing. So it was the last person I thought would be released behind Roman Reigns. No, I don't think that's true. I don't think he's not that high up in the company compared to like Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, all them kind of people. He's not that, you know what I mean? There is a few people ahead of him that I would think would be safe first. Usually the people who have been paid the most. It's kind of crazy. Braun, who would release him, the monster among the generation factors. Well, we're gonna talk on the reason, because obviously you can see from my title that is this the end of an era? Now, what I mean by that is, and hopefully you guys will understand where I'm coming from. Shout out to Dro in the chat. Where I'm coming from is the fact that, particularly with Braun Strowman, because he was the most shocking name out of all of them. Even though I'm a massive Aleister Black fan, Braun Strowman is the most shocking one out of all of them. He's been in all. He had a match at WrestleMania against McMahon the year before. He had won the WWE Universal title. Obviously, it was against Goldberg, but he was still at WrestleMania. And prior to that, he was booked pretty well. He started to fall off a little bit when he kept losing to Brock Lesnar. In that kind of realm, and they didn't kick on from there. And as soon as they did a mixed match challenge, I kind of knew it was over for Braun. That's when they get these hands gimmicks started, and just started to see him a bit like his voice, the raspy voice, what he had started to go. Didn't work out very well. He went away. He had an injury, so that wasn't, and he came back and had this feud with The Fiend, which was good. It wasn't great, but it was good. Shaved off his hair, got lean, and yeah, since then they haven't treated him properly, which is very weird. The Aleister Black one, obviously, he's in a current. He came back 2 weeks ago. Now I'm thinking the reason why the last SmackDown we just went past, we didn't see him. So I'm saying they knew already, didn't they? Because we went through the gimmick week after week. He comes out, Black Master Biggie, and then a week later, we don't see him on SmackDown. They don't even mention it. And then he's been released. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, he was in a title match. Do you feel they could have booked Braun so much better? Yeah, I think they could have. Like I said, I'm going to say this every single time. There is always the talent as well that have to play their part. But I do think anyone who's been released within the pandemic, and I know it's easing up now and we're starting to get back to normal, but the fans still ain't back. And I think you should at least get to see the fans, and that's how you find out if this person is worth their weight in money, is when the fans are there. Not through the Thunderdome screen where you're told to cheer and boo, but when the fans react to you. Did you see Peyton Royce in AEW? I think she would join AEW because of her husband. Yeah, I've seen it. You know what I mean? The thing is with Peyton Royce and that, we'll see what happens with that. I actually think she'd be better suited for something like Impact. I can't lie, the AEW roster of women are so good at actually wrestling and they're a bit less gimmicky, that certain people can struggle on that roster because they're so good. Lana, I think it's almost a no-brainer that she goes to AEW, and I don't think Lana's calling is in the wrestling ring. And that doesn't mean I believe that she should have been released, but you've seen me speak about Lana week after week about these TikTok videos, and I told you guys that it seemed like Lana was more interested in the modeling and the TikTok videos and the social media side of things than the actual wrestling. But she was getting better. I just don't think she would ever reach the high level of wrestling. And the charisma can only carry you so far because she's not great on the mic. So I think that she goes to AEW and just becomes Rusev's manager, and she probably becomes an actor properly. I mean, she's been in movies already, but I say that in 2 years we see Lana in an A-list movie, maybe 1 year. You know what I mean? So, we'll find a release man who break all the black sheep. Yep. Yeah, man. Shout out to you, bro. Guys, give me a chance to read out your messages. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't spam the messages. Alex says Tony Khan has a smile on his face. I don't think he does because, you know, he's still got to pay these people and how much people are money. We're going to get into that. So I'm going to talk about that as well because there is some things I got to say, probably unpopular opinions, but I think Strowman is a Hall of Famer, a Universal Champion, IC Champion, all the tag team. We'll see about that because I think that the Hall of Fame thing's used very loosely, but the chances are he probably will be, and he would have deserved it, but still. As long as he stops cutting his own promos, I'm fine with running things going forward. Do you remember when Braun Strowman debuted, made Roman Reigns look so weak? Yeah, but the problem is when you have a monster gimmick, you have to keep it going, and you can't fall apart. Brock Lesnar has not fell apart once with the gimmick. It's only got more and more beastly since when he first started. As soon as you lose that mystery about you, it doesn't look believable to the fans, and the fans have to take some, you know what I mean? The fans can't act like they've been behind Braun Strowman the whole time. There has been parts where Braun's bored people. There's, you know, it happens in wrestling. It's happened to the best of them. Roman and Seth are safe because of the money they bring in. That's what I want to talk about. I don't think they should join AEW. I think both of them should join New Japan. They are tailor-made for New Japan wrestling. Tailor-made. Especially Aleister Black, bro. I think the fans should hijack WWE and let them know. You can't hijack WWE. You think you can, but you can't. Remember, them should join release. I might stack some SummerSlam card here. Might stack some. Yeah. But the problem is that's just for SummerSlam. Going after that, the Raws and SmackDowns won't have Brock Lesnar and John Cena, and if they do, they'll be there once every 6 weeks. So, yeah, there were. Lana should be. Yeah, that's what I said as well. Yeah, there is speculation about him selling. You guys have to understand the business part of it, though. It's selling stocks. It's not selling the whole company. Usually, even if they sell, the company is it's billions of dollars company. You know what I'm saying? So, even if they do that, you know, Vince doesn't own the sole company at the moment. He has stocks what are more than anyone else. You know what I mean? He's the highest percentage of holder in the company. So we'll see. I feel Cross might get called up to do the roster reshuffling. I think he'll get called up at some point. I want to kind of stay away from the NXT thing because it's a bit scary. We've seen what's happened when you get called up from there. I've been waiting for WWE. He's such perfect. Yeah, that's what I said. New Japan is perfect for Murphy. And let's be honest, everyone likes Murphy, but that's it. Am I wrong? I think we all just like Murphy. We think he's great in the ring, but he has nothing else. The way he looks, apart from the shape he's in, he's got nothing to his, you know, what he wears. He has nothing to his character. It has nothing to, like, on the mic. You got to remember, Murphy was being used in 205 Live only like 2 years ago. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm heartbroken that Murphy's gone. I just think it's a shame. And I think WWE could regret it because they could have used him properly. He can go New Japan. He can go AEW and fight against Pac and them man there. So he can do great. I think he will return as well because the guy loves the company. I said this 2 weeks ago. There's no more development of rumors that WWE has been sold. Rumors are rumors, on it. You won't find out anything until it probably happens. But WWE, you have to remember, WWE sells stocks all the time. And from what I hear, and what the Undertaker said, and what you hear Vince say and Kurt Angle, they all said that Vince ain't gonna stop until he's dead. So I don't know. I wouldn't hold my hat on it, but they've just got that Peacock deal. The rumors behind why these people have been released is down to budget cuts. And I'm into business, and I can think of it from a business point of view instead of just wrestling. If you think of it from a business point of view, it makes a lot of sense. Now, you guys are going to tell me otherwise, but unless you have the figures to back up how much money Braun Strowman is drawing into the WWE and how much money Aleister Black is bringing in, Lana, you got to remember, apart from ratings, so that's where more people watch when, I don't know, for example, Roman Reigns. At the moment, Roman Reigns is money every week. Roman Reigns turns up on SmackDown, or Roman Reigns turns up on Raw. Raw's ratings go up. The Raw's ratings go up when Braun Strowman's in the title match. It doesn't. Does the ratings go up when Aleister Black? It doesn't, sadly, because it's not just about us wrestling fans. It's about worldwide who watches. Murphy, it doesn't go up. Lana, no one cares. Santana Garrett, the last match I've seen him was against, or not the last match, the best match I've seen him was against Mercedes Martinez, the Great American Bash, I think it was. But, you know what I mean, that one's a bit of a shocker because it doesn't seem in line with the rest of them, but we did have the releases a couple of weeks ago as well. So if you put them all together, it sounds a little bit different because she doesn't sound like she should be a part of this list. But yeah, like I said, there's the ratings, then there's merch sales. Who out of you guys now, speaking in this chat, have an Aleister Black t-shirt from WWE.com, Lana, Braun Strowman, or Ruby Riott t-shirt? None of you have it. This is what I think. But how many people you has head of the table t-shirts? Because I've got like 3. You know what I mean? Someone like Alexa Bliss draws money. I'll go, you know what I mean? So that's how it works with business. But I'm just sad from, from a wrestling point of view. Because there are plans for them to for the whole creative team. Yeah, that's what you would do, your creative team. Yep. Brad Samba said it. Keith Lee, yeah, hopefully returns soon. There's a space for him for sure on Raw, because they need him. So, because business, I think, released the wrong talents. It doesn't work like that. It's about money. It's not about who you think the best person is. To us, it is. Wrestling fans, we think, how can you release this person because they're our favorite? But that doesn't mean they're bringing money for the company. And the contracts, some of them are on big contracts. I think Braun Strowman's reportedly on £1 million, maybe a little bit more a year. And he was injured for a long time as well. And if they're trying to sell the company, they need to get them kind of things off the books now. It's not nice, it's not pretty, but that's how business works. Yeah. I don't believe in was, but yeah, it's a bit crazy. Moving new talent, that's team everything. It's not to make room. 100% it's not to make room because Raw's dying anyway. And obviously, if you call up all these guys from NXT, the Adam Cole, Karrion Kross, Pete Dunne, Kyle O'Reilly, Finn Balor, you leave NXT a little bit light. And yes, they have loads of people, but those people are developing wrestlers. They're not done. They lost Velveteen Dream the week before. So, you know what I mean? It's looking a bit short. Yeah, everyone's scared about the Keith Lee and Mia Yim thing shit. They signed Strowman massive contracts and everything. Yeah, they did. That's my problem. The problem is when Vince and the rest of the company were buying up all this talent to stop because they knew AEW was coming along to stop other people buying them. They wasted their money then. They didn't know there was going to be a pandemic. And then look what happens. Arguably, if there was no pandemic, none of this would have happened. But, of course it will benefit him. Savage, and I said they want bronze physique at WrestleMania back. That's weird. Shout out to you, Graham, bro. Hope you're well, bros. You know that. Shout out to Kevin. Hope you're well, brother. Do you think WWE best state right now? It should sail. Release a lot of people last year. I think it's okay. You're gonna hear me talk a lot of business tonight, and I don't want to be rude to people. I'm not saying that you guys don't know what you're talking about, but from what I hear in the chat, I don't know if everyone's into business. This is what I do on a daily basis, and WWE is in a state from what we see. That's 100%, especially Raw. But they have made, I think they're making more profit now than they ever have. So that's on everything. You go to Walmart, Asda, you find these WWE cushions and stuff, they're getting paid for it. Smiths, the toys, paid for it. Mattel, paid for it. You know what I mean? Licensing, paid for it. WWE production studio to make movies, paid for it. You know what I mean? Worldwide sponsors, KFC, Mountain Dew, I don't know, Old Spice, paid. You know what I'm saying? They're getting money from all these different sections. Bad Bunny comes on. To you guys who don't like Bad Bunny, who don't listen to his music, fine. Bad Bunny's got millions of fans, paid for. Logan Paul was on, paid for. You see where I'm going with this? They're making money. Yeah, Lana had enough of that point getting put through a table. She'll be fine. Lana will be fine. Back and Ball will be back. Last 2 years, I think. None left with any bad blood. I don't know about Aleister Black, but I definitely think Braun Strowman will be back. This guy loves the company so much. If anyone watched that WWE documentary with Braun Strowman when he's talking about being bullied as a kid and how much he loves WWE and stuff like that, I think he'll take it. He'll hopefully go somewhere, get better, and then come back. And I think WWE will have to pay him even more money then. Definitely one of the worst NXT calls. I mean, Aleister Black got called up as part of a tag team with Ricochet, and they've both been ruined on this roster. And Ricochet's actually done better than Aleister Black on this roster, which shows, look where Ricochet is. I have an Aleister shirt, which I brought last night before they took it down. Well, there you have it. You brought it last night, but did you buy it before? This is what I'm saying. It's like, all you done by buying that Aleister Black t-shirt last night was give WWE money and not Aleister Black. But I get where you're coming. I get you where you're coming from. They don't even put much like thought into the t-shirts. I went to buy a Pete Dunne t-shirt before. It just had his name on it. I had to message him myself, and then he sent me a different one. Last time I saw something else, she was bang last year. Yeah, didn't you watch her? She was at Great American Bash, man. She definitely had a match there. I remember it. I got Rollins, Rusev, Lesnar, New Day t-shirts. I need to get the trouble. Yeah, see, there you go. Have it. So Rusev. That's fine, but no, there's no Lana t-shirt there. There's no Ruby Riott t-shirt there. There's no Murphy t-shirt, no Aleister Black t-shirt, no Braun Strowman t-shirt. I'm not having to go at anyone. I don't have them t-shirts either because I don't care enough. You know what I mean? Aleister Black's Braun started to get a little boring for me before, but I've always, you know what I mean? I had his back. You can see my old reaction videos. I was very behind Braun Strowman's character. I don't... Like, all I see is when I see a great faction in the WWE, I think, this is money. And then from when they split up, they go in separate directions. So the Shield split up, and all of them became Grand Slam champions. And 2 of them are the head of the company right now, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. Dean left and is obviously over AEW, is one of their biggest stars. Wyatt family split up, and Bray fell off because, well, he should have won that match against Undertaker at WrestleMania. He didn't. And then they had that thing with him and Matt Hardy, which was going great until they turned him into like this weird face. Luke Harper, you know what I mean? Rest his soul. He got released. Everyone forgets that. Eric Rowan released. Braun Strowman released. The Wyatt family, their legacy is done. Like it's so messed up. People forget the fact that like Brody Lee has passed away. Everyone forgets that he was released by the WWE. Him and Eric Rowan were released. Now Braun. And Bray's the only one left. And so hopefully I send a message to WWE, step it up. Sorry about how slow I'm going here, guys. I'm trying to get to everyone's message, but if you've typed already and I haven't read your message, do not type again. Let everyone else have a chance so I can get your message across, because you know what I mean? That's the Black Common Road of Best. Oh man, it's terrible. It's terrible. Murphy match against Roman. It was 5-star. Murphy's match against Aleister Black was dope. That match was dope. The SmackDown match. Woo! What do you think they will do with Naomi and Liv Morgan now? Well, one thing I'm happy about is I didn't want Naomi in that stupid tag team anyway. And let's be honest, no one cared about the Riot Squad anymore. That was done. They shouldn't have got back together. Liv Morgan, she looked promising for a while. For like 5 years now, and they still ain't done anything with her. They kept repackaging her and then cutting her off. If I was Liv Morgan personally, I would go to NXT and do what Finn Balor done. And for Naomi, she has everything. She has everything. Could be a little bit better on the mic, but she has everything. So for her, she needs to get rid of that glow business now. No one likes the super babyface stuff anymore. Who's waiting for Naomi's glow sticks? I love the entrance. But you can make that dark and still do it. I just think she's, you know what I mean? I hear Vince is saying, yeah, everyone's saying this. That's in the rumors everywhere. But I will say, like, take it with a pinch of salt, man. I try not to listen to rumors until things are concrete. What's WWE put Naomi in I don't want to see Naomi in another tag team. The problem is let me get it up. I've got it saved on my phone. I actually wrote it down yesterday because, a little bit of research and that. Bear with me, guys. Thanks for everyone coming over here as well, because obviously this is later than planned. I wasn't going to do it at all today, but it's good to see that we've still got a full house, so that's lovely. All right, let me get this up. Okay, as soon as I say let's get it up, I can't see it. Ain't that ridiculous? I've saved it somewhere. I wrote something down on WWE. We'll speak in the chat and then we'll get to that. 100%. It wasn't great on the mic, but Ricochet needs TV time. Yeah, they keep giving him little bits, and then Nick Khan hire probably to cut the budget and make reasonable selling. Well, I don't know. We'll see, because they're supposed to have that partnership possibly coming with New Japan. And if that happened, then Aleister Black goes New Japan. Can you imagine? Roman Reigns and Seth draw half the money. Yeah, I don't know if it's not a fact, but they draw a lot of the money, especially Roman Reigns. Seth, at the moment, currently, not as much. Roman Reigns is money right now. I've got people who used to watch wrestling in 2011 and stopped messaging me now. Yo, what's Roman Reigns saying? I hear that this is going on, and I'm seeing Roman Reigns in newspapers and stuff, and you know what I mean? Former WWE superstars making the Impact. I don't care. Impact's terrible. I wouldn't go there. As that was supposed to beat Andrade and become US title, and I just wanted him to win it in front of a crowd. Yeah, I heard that as well. Andrade, man, crazy that he's gone as well. If you guys don't know, so tell me let's buy his Black Mask clothing. Yeah, I've got one of his Black Mask clothing t-shirts, but I haven't got it. You know what I mean? I haven't got like his WWE shop stuff. Can't believe so many. Yeah, I mean, let me be honest on what I expected when I see a release. Ruby Riott was an expected name for me. I thought she was going to get released when Kalisto got released around that time. I feel like there's something what's missing. On NXT, she was fine, but there's a lack of connection with the crowd when it's the Riott Squad, and that was even when Sarah was there. What I will say is WWE, the main roster, and NXT is a different crowd. No, not online, but it's a different crowd. You can see, go and watch one of the takeovers, any takeover, because they're all great, and then go watch the main roster, and you'll see it's a different crowd. It's more of like an indie crowd, and that's why those kind of people get over so much. You can't buy new, and fair enough, bro. Well, that's not your fault, then you can't support him. That's what I'm saying. So, I am scared for Bray Wyatt to get released. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. He got WWE through a massive moment in 2020. So I don't, you know what I mean? I want to see some new character he was building. He was getting sick. Yeah, of course. The new character was looking dope. There was nothing wrong with Aleister Black's old character, but it just got lost in the shuffle, and then obviously went away for a little bit. And that thing what happened with his missus as well. That's another thing. So, I don't have any WWE t-shirts. There you go. Imagine WWE releasing Bray Wyatt. Every single person watches Wolfie Pelt. Yeah, Murphy versus Aleister Black, bro. Man, what a feud. That Murphy versus Aleister Black match was dope. What I will say is, I'm not gonna act super out. I'm disappointed. I'm not outraged, because what is a lot of fans do this thing where they're super outraged, and then Monday Night Raw comes on, SmackDown comes on, everyone's still watching. You know what I mean? So I don't want to say some stupid things like I'm not watching WWE anymore. People kept saying that to me, and I'm like, all right, then we'll see what happens when you hear that Brock Lesnar's coming back. See if you told me and watch it. You know what I mean? Is that on Naomi? I think so. Now that Lana's left, I want Naomi to go to the W. Yeah, she could. You know what I'm saying? Or she could join Jimmy. Just saying. Shout out to Jeff Samuel, bro. What are you saying, brother? Why the heck did it just get moved to main event? Well, you don't get main events is a weird thing, man. That's a bad reflection on your career, man. Main event. That's like Velocity and Heat back in the day. If you was on them programs, something's going wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, that's the title. You seen the title in the video, bro. You know what I mean? So you released New Japan Wrestling for the deal with Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan would be great in New Japan. Problem is people are forgetting that Daniel Bryan's he's got two really young kids. I know Bird is one of them, and he's had the other one what's younger, and Brie. they have to agree to move to Japan. I don't think she's going to want to bring up her kid in Japan. Not because the country's not beautiful. Actually, I want to go to Japan, but it's a different language, it's different schooling. You know what I mean? They don't know Japanese. So, well, they fired Riot Squad after I've been asking. Yeah, Riot Squad's been done for ages. I'm not shocked about that. And I'm not even shocked that Liv Morgan's still there either. You know the vibes, bro. Oh, bro. Yeah, man. Oh, hey, listen. You know what it is. People are carrying up with the rumors. I'm back tired. Blah, 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 blah. Carrying strong. Randy Orton's definitely doing his thing, though. You know what I mean? Oh, also, Randy Orton's got to stop, like, I'm glad they stopped kicking people in the head because everyone he kicked in the head gone to AEW, bro. You know, like that. Oh, everyone is embarrassed. Embarrassed Mark Henry, AEW. Big Show, AEW. Matt Hardy, AEW. Christian, AEW. Listen, Randy, allow it, yeah? The Mount Wrestling release, you make a wrestling company, 100%. Nah, I like Apollo. Top matches, but I wish Liv Morgan. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so, Kevin. Yeah, she should. Until return, them both saved it. No, they can't save WWE because they won't be full time. John Cena is an actor now, and Brock Lesnar does what Brock Lesnar wants to do, and he won't have Paul Heyman with him to talk for him either, unless they do some weird. You know what I mean? Really stuff. Kong next Steve face with Cole. Yeah, I seen that Awesome Kong was released. Daniel Bryan versus Roman wasn't a good idea. It wasn't a good idea. What? That's the craziest thing. Everyone loved the Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns thing. That was a great idea. I'm glad Cesaro's still here, though. I'll tell you that much. Shout out to Miles Jackson. Yeah, he did. Listen, don't let me tell you again. Jeff Hardy ain't making it out this year on WWE. Everybody lose a job. Guys, hard. And also, guys, I don't think everyone should be saying stuff like it's that easy to just go to a different company. Company has to want you first. Also, I'm going to say something now, and I don't know if you guys agree and whatever, I don't care. Braun Strowman needs to be careful here because do you remember when in the beginning of the pandemic, people losing their jobs and a couple of the AEW stars were saying to the public, buy the merch from the, I think, Pro Wrestling Tees so the wrestlers can get money. And Braun Strowman was basically telling people to stop whining and you get what, you know what I mean? You have to work hard for your money and all this stuff. Had no sympathy for all these wrestlers who were losing their jobs and now he's lost his job. That's all I'm saying, bro. So sorry, Braun, but as a wrestling fan, with what's going on, the stories and that, it's a bit sad. But the way you spoke to everyone last year, yo, this is you now. You're in their boat. Let's see what you can do, Braun. You look great. You're a big guy, but there's an end of an era. And what I meant by when I said there's an end of an era is I think the big guy era of wrestling's done. I think it's done. And now don't come in the chat and start giving me the height of people because big guy doesn't, you know what I mean? There's specific people they class as big guys, and I think it's done. Look at AEW, doesn't look very, you know what I mean? Look at New Japan. Will Ospreay was the champion. Heavyweight champion is not, in terms of wrestling, pro wrestling, these are not big guys. You know what I mean? So shout out to you, Jason. Adam Cole, he didn't bury him. He didn't bury him. Randy Orton is sending everyone to AEW. Now it's big fats. Every time you punch someone in the head, they go to AEW, bro. Shout out to you, Jet. You saw us up burying the dirt sheet rumors websites, aka Monster. Yeah, I did. I did. Yeah, because them websites. Listen, I try not to take my news from them because them websites have got these, you know, they're getting all this information from nowhere. I seen the same thing happen with Seth Rollins last year, and he had to tell Dave Meltzer to shut his mouth because he was reporting on stuff. Seth was like, "That never happened." So. Shout out to you, bro. Word up. You know what I mean? I bet WWE will release Jeff Hardy. You've been watching the videos long enough. I've told you this over and over again. I don't think he will. I think that we're done for the year now, at least till next April. So, you know. Roman Reigns versus Dan. Yeah, no, this is what I'm saying. No one thought that Daniel Bryan and Roman wasn't good. It was amazing. Craziness. Yeah, the Young Bucks can't mock the Shield, man. The Shield's legendary, bro. So the Young Bucks, you know what I mean? Imagine Murphy versus Will Ospreay. That would be a great match. WWE not really. Yeah. Jinder Mahal he brings in way too much money for WWE. He brings in way too much money, bro. Yeah, it was fire. Vince knows what's better needs help. Why fire people? This is why I said AEW and he's the best. Money, bro. Money. One thing I can't understand. Shout out to you, Dodiante. I can't understand why people are acting like they don't know why. It's sad, but it's money. Put it this way: can you give this company? Can you give this company what I've given you? Can you, like, if I pay you £1 million contract, what can you give me in return? And then you have to think of what you can give me in return. I'm a massive football fan. The reason why somebody like Ronaldo or Messi, people pay stupid money, 600,000 a week for wages, is because they're going to bring way more money in. People come to watch Ronaldo. People come to watch Messi. They come to buy the shirts. I think they said for Juventus, when Ronaldo left Real Madrid, however much he cost, he made the money back in the first weekend in shirt sales. That's drawing money right there. And I'm a wrestling fan. I don't actually care about drawing money, but I have to address it when we're talking business and when people start losing their mind and not thinking of it. I was trying to find the stuff that I saved on my phone because I wrote some stuff down. It was regarding the women's tag division. And we're going to talk about that now. Hopefully it will come up soon. AEW destroyed the big guys now. Touch got Barry Bryan case. Yeah, bro. This is what I'm saying. The big guy era is done, bro. It's finished. There's none left. They're gone. They've all gone. Like, who was left for Braun to fight apart from? It was boring the hell out of me. But then I realized Braun can only fight Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley because it's boring him fighting anyone else. He's supposed to be the big guy. He's supposed to be able to destroy everyone. There's no Brock Lesnar there. You know what I mean? Karrion Kross is big and tall, but he's not a big... Like, big guys are the era that was... Braun Strowman was meant to be, for our era of wrestling, the current era, Kane. As a big guy. That level. You know what I mean? No one's going to live up to The Undertaker. So he's supposed to be Kane. And he's not even close to it. Once you show the human side of a monster gimmick, it's over for you. Unless... you're established forever. When Kane took off his mask, he stayed as a monster, and they didn't, until he started to tag with like RVD. No, not even RVD. He done a couple of gimmicky stuff with X-Pac and RVD and stuff like that. But he kept the monster gimmick. By the time he got to like corporate Kane and concessions Kane, and was in this, no one cared. He's like, it's Kane. You know what I mean? He's a legend. Early times, that's gonna be Kane. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Apparently, I don't want Johnny Gargano to come to Raw to take over. I mean, when you say these things to me, can you give me your source? Because I don't want just random stuff. Liv Morgan better win the Money in the Bank now. Yeah, she wouldn't be a bad call, to be fair. I think Shayna needs it as well, but Liv probably needs it more than anyone, to be fair. So, Roman's the face of the company. We're super out of the big way. Roman Reigns is the face, bro. I don't want to see it. Big Cass versus Braun Strowman, bro. You know what I mean? Like such a great humble guy. I met him at the gas station at 1 a.m. and he talked to me for like 10 minutes and we took a pic. That's dope, man. He seemed like the nicest guy as well. I met him in Blackpool when he, NXT UK. NXT UK takeover Blackpool. Tyler Bate won the title. He was there then. Was it the second one? He was a thingy. He had a match there. That was before he joined NXT as well. I have no idea, Bradley. Alex, Kevin Owens is still around, you know what I mean? It's only been a few weeks. Savage, Wilson, Big E, Raw, Challenge, Lashley. It's got to make sense, though. It's got to make sense. Yes. I did say hello to you already, Jason. I did. Roman versus Jimmy versus Jay, Hell in a Cell, there's got to be some type of stipulation. I don't think they're all going to be fighting. Yeah, Jay versus Jimmy will be kind of dope still. Braun Strowman being released. Yeah. WrestleMania 39 will be Roman's last WrestleMania main event. He done. Listen, when you're main event level, you can main event as many as you want, man. This gives us money, bro. He ain't got to go to me either. Buddy Murphy didn't even have a chance to evolve. I don't think he would. everything about Murphy's great, but I can't get over the fact that he was a 205 Live guy, and then on NXT, no one cared about him. So I don't know. You putting these down as big guys? They don't count. Trust me, they don't count. Amos, of course, but that's like undoubtable. Look at the size of him. Shanky's, we'll see, but he's someone's bodyguard at the moment. Just at the back. Priest doesn't count as a big guy, I don't think. He's tall, but I don't know. I can see that they can put Priest in matches with Priest versus matches with Big E, with Kevin Owens, with Keith Lee, with Sami Zayn, with Roman, with The Miz, with Dolph, because whether he's tall or not, it doesn't seem like he can't beat these guys or anything like that. Whereas Braun, that kind of character, when Kane came into WWE for ages, it looked like he was never supposed to lose. And when he did lose, it was like something weird, or he just got a quick pin and then he would get up and he'd be like, oh yeah, I've lost a match. But there's something about Braun, monster among men, should not be, should not be taken lightly. He went from flipping over trucks to mixed match challenges to like Braun, like that. Aleister Black is live on Instagram. He's live, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see what Aleister Black is saying, bro. Save. Here we go. This is what I saved. So, peep this. The Iconics, Kabuki Warriors, Fire and Desire, Alexa and Nikki, Lana and Naomi, Riot Squad, Sasha and Bailey, Shayna and Nia. The list is no more, bro. The only tag teams what are left are Mandy and Dana and Tamina and Natalia. Did you take that in? Mandy and Dana, Tamina and Natalia. Are you telling me that I was not right when I said make the women's tag team titles just free on all brands? You can go to SmackDown, you can go to Raw, you can go to NXT. They should have put them belts on Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai. Let them defend it week by week on NXT. Somebody comes from SmackDown or Raw, challenges them. They fight, they win. You know what I mean? And it circulates. Same thing what they should have done with the Cruiserweight title. Or they should have brought in a Women's Intercontinental title and scrapped the whole thing, because what are we going to do now? Big Guy era's done. RIP. That's all I got to say about that. Big facts. It's over, bro. It's done. Yeah, I think the same thing. I think Braun will come back. I told you he loves the company, but we'll see. All I know is that when the fans come back, some of the fan favorites have gone. You know what I mean? I wanted to shout Joe's gone. I love Andrade, he's gone. I love Aleister Black, gone. I wanted to do Braun, gone. God damn it, man. Yeah, he was. Finn Balor, Raw's next week. Yeah, great stuff. So he can just go somewhere and it's trash. I feel you, bro. These was a good one. Yep. Why did they release Aleister Black? Money, bro. Jones Impact. Pfft. Exactly. I mean, Braun Strowman's got beef with Lance Archer as well, so actually I should have done the Cruiserweight title Gregory Helm 2007. Yep. 100% should have done it. We don't have the young talents for their future face of the company. I mean, they brought that list of people, so they've got people. So we end the brand slip. Yeah, they should have ended the brand slip last year. They should have ended it once they knew there's a pandemic and they didn't want people traveling. Well, should have ended it then. I can't wait till the post the sign stadium when live events start again. Shout out to you, Prime. And the chant. Yeah, 100%, man. No, I'm going to load up Aleister Black's live stream while we're sitting here. And if everyone wants, we're going to get off this in a minute. So if anyone wants to leave to go and join Aleister Black's live stream, I will be in there, to be fair. I'm going to see what we can do. But yeah, everyone keeps saying former WWE star debuting on Impact today. Probably Samoa Joe, if he's ready to fight. If he's ready to fight, you know what I mean? Samoa Joe's my guy still. Murphy Andrade. Murphy, Andrade, and Black could have been believable world champions. I don't think Murphy could have. I like him though, but I don't think he could have. This geezer, someone tell me something memorable what that Murphy said on the mic. You know? Bo Dallas, maybe Savage or Eric Rowan. Possibly. I know Eric Rowan he's been doing acting and writing scripts and stuff as well. WWE is stupid now. Yeah. So you've got a little debut on Impact. I hate Impact. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't like it. You know what I mean? It's not fun to watch. Maybe it'll be a little bit better when the fans come back, but I like watching Moose on it. I'll watch it for Moose. I'll just turn the volume down. Don't want to listen to the commentators talk. You know what I mean? I didn't want like issue right to go to Raw SmackDown. Look what they do with Kyrie saying that now Oscar is down. He's saying that just because they're all Japanese. Realize something. Eric Rowan and Braun go to AEW and team up Savage. Possibly, but you gotta remember, like the tag team was really Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, so they could tag, but who cares about that tag team? If it's not the Wyatts, I don't care. Braun, yeah, he would do well in NWA. He could do well in that. Black was doing more promos than Dark Rune and having matches, 100%. I love Murphy. Yeah, I liked him as a cruiserweight champion, but arguably, like, I like Tony. You know what I mean? When I think of Murphy, the closest person I think to him as is like Tony Nese, and I like that. I like Tony Nese's character when I was doing that cruiserweight thing. But he was good on the mic as well. But when Murphy spoke, he didn't have much to say. You know what I mean? That thing with him and Aaliyah just ended, and everyone acted like it didn't happen. Allow me with guys, give me the proper information, please. Mark is there. Maybe his manager. Yeah, Mark Henry got brought into WWE in the first place, so possibly. I can get back at AEW. Yeah, agreed. Tommy End, what are you doing, brother? What? Okay, so he went live on. He's gone live on Twitch, but it's okay. I feel I'm not joining this Twitch to see it, like that. All right, man. I spoke on all the people. AEW breaking into WWE. Yeah. Listen, AEW is never going to be on WWE's level. You know what I mean? They're never going to have as much fans as WWE. They're never going to be as big as WWE. But that's fine because as long as the wrestling's good and they got a product people want to watch, I want to watch it. Problem is everyone doesn't watch TV as much as they did back in the day. So people would rather catch YouTube clips and stuff like that. One thing I don't like what AEW do is they keep doing backstage stuff. Like they had that great Stampede match and then Jericho and Sammy Guevara posted the video of the backstage of how they filmed it. I didn't like when they did that with the Boneyard match with AJ and Undertaker either. It's ruining wrestling. And I've seen that clip already, Nima. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see, because even with Impact and AEW having a partnership, they gave all them titles to Kenny Omega. It just made Impact look worse. It made them look trash, and they weren't doing very well in the first place. Yeah, exactly. I think the problem I've got is, it's a problem what a lot of people have is the difference is that don't moan about it too much. Wrestling has changed for good. It's the end of an era, man. Kayfabe's dead 100%. It's been dead for ages, but it's 100% dead now. Like, I can watch the greatest thing on Raw or WrestleMania, and then a month later, they'll get a great new documentary, and I'll see backstage in the documentary, everyone hugging each other, and oh, you did great, give me a kiss and have the flowers. Pathetic. I hate it, bro. I hate knowing so much about wrestling. I hate it. I agree. Yeah, Impact do have probably the best women's division. We're told talent never really got a fair chance during his time at WWE. Could be your guy Samoa Joe. Well, if Samoa Joe goes to Impact, it brings star talent there. They've got that partnership with AEW, which means I could see Kenny Omega versus Samoa Joe. You didn't just say that. Tell me you did not just say that. Yeah, I don't like the spoilers. You guys know on this channel already. As soon as you start telling me about spoilers when I'm doing prediction videos, I just don't even read it because I'm trying to enjoy something. I just see it as like a Marvel movie. Marvel's, as much as I watch Marvel movies, they're real to me. So I don't want people telling me what's going to happen. And the Break Kayfabe Weekly on his Twitter when he's drunk at 2 a.m. Yeah. The thing is, there's a difference with seeing a video and a picture and seeing somebody write something. I don't have to go on Twitter and see the writing. The videos are on. You can't escape them. They're everywhere. They are everywhere, man. And so Goga had one of the worst matches. Oh my God, it was terrible. It was terrible. I don't know, man. I don't know. Am I done with WWE? No, I'm definitely not done with WWE. Is it still my favorite promotion? Yeah, it is, and probably always will be. Do they make some weird decisions? As a wrestling fan, they do. From a business standpoint, not very often. From a business standpoint, they usually make great decisions, even though if it doesn't benefit the fans, and that's the problem. People cannot come to grips with the fact that WWE doesn't care about the fans like you think they do. They don't need us that as much as you think anymore. It's the same what happened in football with the Super League. They know that as much as everyone moans, we will still watch it. People will still buy the merch. And when stuff fall down, that's when they, you know what I mean? I did. The A&E documentaries are dope. Apart from Booker T said that some of the stuff they put in his one are false. So, your opinion, what is the worst release by WWE ever? Even if they returned? Ever? I really can't say ever because I can't think off the top of my head who's been released. But lately, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think Rusev was a big mistake because I think there's so much for him to do in WWE. I think AOP was a mistake because of how they look as a tag team. I think they can do great stuff. Braun Strowman is a massive mistake. Samoa Joe probably the biggest mistake to me, but I don't know the reasons behind it. Miro and Lance Archer was terrible. The booking made no sense. Terrible, bro. Terrible. I just talked to Green Shirt guy. He's supporting WWE for release. You just talked to him. Is he your friend or something? And what do you mean he's supporting WWE for the release? So he's saying that he's happy that people have been released. Is that what he's saying? He has his opinions, man. He has his right to say what he wants. Everyone has the right to say that someone's rubbish. So then people have the right to support whoever they want to support. You know what I mean? He probably can see that certain things make sense. But yeah, man. Green Shirt guy, bro. What's his name? Green Shirt guy, by the way. You know what I mean? I want to get him on the channel, man. I want to speak to him because this geezer's got the hookup that I don't have. He has the same seat every pay-per-view. Not only a ticket, the same seat. What does this geezer do for a job? Also, tell me in the comment section what's his name, what's his Instagram. Let me go over there, speak to him, get him on the channel next week. You know them vibes there. Mine is Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Kennedy. Hi. That's the Banks and Bailey versus the Bella Twins for one last match. That's dope. Please get him on the channel. I will get him on the channel, but you need to give me his name and stuff so I can speak to him. I need his contact details, bro. And I ain't paying him either. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But it'd be fun to speak to him, man. I got some questions for the guy, bro. This guy got the hookup. You know them way there. But yeah, I would love to get him. Elite Squad, if you know details on him, his Instagram and all that stuff, how to speak to him. He's probably got Twitter on it. Them people normally have Twitter. Then, you know, I'll jump on and do that for sure. He was at the same spot for. Yeah, stop telling me he was at the same spot. Give me his details, Jesus. God damn it, man. Just simply, just give me the man's details. Give me his name, his Instagram, his mom's name, his dad's name, his wife's name. Just give me something. Jeez. Oh, come on, man. Smoke. Broken Skull sessions, you know, like that. Bailey and that. Guys, you've been amazing, man. I can't believe we've done an hour. I felt like crap before I jumped on, and you know, yeah, man. Give me the finger. Stop telling me stuff, you know, like that. Kerry is, yeah. Thanks for that. That's his name. All right. No Instagram, but okay. However, if you don't have his Instagram, how the hell have you been speaking to him? Are you making it up? Tell me the truth, man. Savage, love your streams. Was right. Scott fans got released as debut on Impact tonight. WWE starting the news. Wonder who it could be. Shout out to you, bro. Love you. Thank you for coming over the channel. Welcome to the Demon Team and that. Everyone has said, I've seen about 7 messages in this chat about this ex-WWE star coming to Impact. I will promise you something, guys. If it's on tonight, then I will do a reaction video to whatever it is. But if they give me a strike, it's going on someone else's head. You know what I mean? His Twitter is smiley. Great. All right, man. Forget it, man. Forget it. I'll find him myself. You know, like that. Did WWE bury Big E already? No, they haven't buried Big E. We haven't seen that yet. There are too many DDP Scott Steiner, Miss County. Yep. 100%. 100%. Insta also smile with a smiley face. Bro, god damn, I'm going to find the boy you on StreamYard, you know what I mean? Kerry Morris. You know, like that. I can't find him. I can't find him, man. This is a myth. I hate Instagram with my passion, man. I hate all these stupid platforms, bro. You know, like that. You know how many people on Instagram with a smiley face? God damn it, man. I'll find him. Green shirt guy, you know, like that. I'll find him, man. Type smiley. Oh, flipping say that then. God damn. Smiley. Okay. Come up with some rapper, rude boy, you know, like that. So, you know what I mean? Who's the rapper, bro? I can't find him. I give up. I don't care. You know what I mean? Whatever. You guys go over to his chat. If you guys find him, go and message him. Tell him Pro Wrestling Savage. You know the vibe. We'll get him on the channel. Steve Hutler, 90 day complete close over. He married John Impact champion. Great stuff. Great stuff. I love Chad Gable, man. That's my guy, bro. This geezer can wrestle us. I know he's got a green face. That's the t-shirt he wears, but when you type it in, it don't come up on my thing, bro. I've typed in smiley, like you said. Yeah, so nothing ain't coming up. So now what, you know what I mean? It's winding me up, bro. I ain't got the patience for this stuff, you know what I mean? The savage in my name doesn't come from patience, I'll tell you that much. I don't know, bro. He said he's been speaking to him. Okay, send it me on Instagram. And, you know, are you lying about speaking to him? Because if you're such great friends with him, how about you tell him to come on my channel? You know, like that. If you're lying, we'll know. And then I'll send the Demon Team after, you know, like that. Let's go. They actually sent Big Show down to OVW, didn't they? Everyone's had enough, man. Nah, he's not a troll. He's not a troll, man. He's all right, man. Yeah, I mean, he's not a troll. But, yeah, I mean, he'll probably send it to my Instagram, but I'm going to ask, when I speak to this man, I'm going to ask him if he's been speaking to you or not. You know that, innit? So he's going to be like, nah, I don't know who you're talking about. And I'm like, well, he told me on my channel that he's been speaking to you. That's what he's going to say. But guys, I honestly have to get off. You guys already know the reasons why. We spoke about it earlier in the week. You know what I mean? And family stuff to deal with. But we got new stuff coming to the channel very soon. Guys, let me know if you want me to start doing more like AEW and Impact stuff and ROS. Yeah, I'll try and get what I can in, you know what I mean? NWO, I'll try all of that. No, just send it to my Instagram. I don't need to wait, bro. Come on now, you know the vibes. Epico on there or any wrestler on here. I will. I'm gonna start. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm going through a bit of a rough time now. But I'm gonna start messaging around and stuff like that. And anyone who's on the indie scene who's not linked to like a massive promotion and don't think they're too big for me, you know what I mean? Because some of these people are scumbags, bro. Like some of these wrestlers I like them, but they think they're too good. They're not. So okay, because social media. Yeah, social media's killed everything. Even the kayfabe in the rap world's dead. We found out all these geezers are pussies, tampon boys and that. When I was 14, all these men were like, yeah, I ran around, I shot this geezer. You weren't a drug dealer, bro. You didn't shoot anyone, bro. You know what I mean? You was working at the Gap. God damn it, man. Anyway, guys, it's been lovely. Thank you, everyone, for coming over to the channel. I really do appreciate it. You guys know I do. I don't just say stuff for the sake of it. You guys have been great. And I'm about to jump off here because, yeah, stuff. But hopefully everyone's had a good time. We've chopped it up for a little bit. Hopefully it wasn't too boring for you. I know my energy's a bit dead, but you know the vibes. But yeah, man, I will join you again. Please, if you haven't already subscribed to Hugo Online, go and do that now. Daily videos. Even when I'm not feeling too great, I got some pre-recorded ones I'll stop up. I got some trailers and that to catch up on. I've had 2-3 days off. Feeling all right. I'm going to jump back on it now. You know what I mean? So, for sure. Yeah, Superfan Smiles. No wonder you would do it, man. But yeah. Do what's to, you know what I mean? So, guys, you guys have been, you know what I mean? Shout out to you lot in the chat. I've been your boy, Good Savage. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Run.